Hello, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope everyone had a great weekend, and hopefully you're ready for this volatile market in equities and even in Forex. All right. So let's get right into it. Again, hope everyone had a great weekend. We did have a big up day on Friday. The Dow was up quite a bit, right? 601 points up on the Dow on Friday. All right, S&P was up, Nasdaq was up, and the Russell was also up. So after a week of really basically 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks of extreme selling, we did have some buying on Friday. However, guys, we're not out of the woods yet. Okay, so we still are in a correction. Okay, not a major correction, but we do have selling in the markets. Okay, so we have red candles here. Buy signal closed on the S&P, so that buy signal was here, right? We're looking for a break up that resistance. Sellers came in, red candle, sell signal on the S&P. These are on the daily time frame. Okay, so the S&P, red candles, sellers. We're now in the markdown phase on the S&P. The Nasdaq, same thing, guys. Red candles here. We broke support. Okay. We'll get to the Dow. The IWM also red candles. Sell signal was right here. All right, breaking some big support areas there on the IWM, the Russell. And then the Dow red candles here was sell signal was all the way over here, guys. On the Dow, we did get, like I said, 600, let's call it 600 points on Friday. Did lift the Dow. We do have a white candle here, but again, guys, no buy signals, right? All red candles, so we're in seller's territory. Okay, the VIX went up, I think, all the way up to 21. Retraced a bit, still high though at 1963. That's still high. We have a little more than half of the sectors here are so we have, well, how many is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, six of the sectors that are down. Seven, what, four, eight that are up, and two neutral here. So let's call these down. So about half of the sectors there having some trouble moving higher. So we are in a correction. So be aware of that. The futures market. The dollar has been moving higher, guys. We have a sell short signal here, so we should that sell short will probably cover. All right, if let's bring this down. So if we break, we have near term resistance right here. All right, so if we get past this area here, we could see where that sell short actually covers. Okay. All right, so the dollar index is moving higher. It might cover here and then give a buy signal to go long somewhere in here. Okay, but we'll just pay attention to that. We're not calling anything yet. Okay, we'll see if sellers could come back in. All right, just because we had an up day on Friday, all right, that certainly will move the dollar. Okay, so we could see the dollar come on back down. So right now it's trading between support and resistance here. If you want further resistance, we could move that all the way up here. Okay, so just be aware of that. The Magnificent Seven stocks, let's see how they did on Friday. All right, let's see how they did. All right, so the Mag 7 stocks, they were up on Friday. Let's take a look at Tesla. All right, Tesla is still in trouble, although it was up. All right, up on the day on Friday, 4.42%. It's still in trouble, guys. All right, so Tesla made a low all the way down here to 272. All right, moved higher, 292. Still in some trouble. Support is right here, and that's decent support at 265. Okay, so Guys, that's really low, right? No support and resistance here. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's move this here. Give it some room to come on down further, okay? All right. NVIDIA, still a lot of selling in NVIDIA. We did get an update, all right? And this will happen, guys, when the markets really move lower, right? Traders will, buy the dip. We'll see how long that lasts, though. Okay, we'll see. Apple, we did get some buy-in on Apple. Green candle here. No buy signals, though. Just because we have buy-in on the day doesn't mean we have a buy signal. Okay, the previous buy signal was right here. Here we are right now on the daily time frame. That's Apple. Meta, Facebook, buy signal was here. Red candles here. We do have a sell signal. We just need to wait. Let's see here. Let's bring in our trend line right here. All right, so it's holding that trend line for now. Okay, Google right now, let's take a look. A lot of selling, guys, right? Our previous buy signal was here, sell signal here, lots of selling here. Support is all the way down here, all right? Further support is all the way right here, okay? That's further support. And then Microsoft, all right? Lots of red candles here, holding that support line right here, 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 and here. So it's right at that support level here. Had a bounce, right? Had a bounce on Friday, but here is where we have support right there. If we break this support, we can move further down with Microsoft. Okay, let's take a look at big picture on the Dow. So Dow, guys, on the daily time frame, here is our trend line here. We did get a bounce on Friday, right, on the Dow, 600 points here. We got a nice bounce here. We'll see what happens this week. Dow weekly time frame holding firm here on the weekly, and on the monthly holding firm here. On the S&P, all right, so S&P, we do have it broke that trend line here, red candles, right? Looks like it wants to recover there. It was up on Friday, right? If we do have an update now, we do have a big data week this week, guys. So we have non-farm payrolls on Friday. All right, we have ISM numbers on Wednesday. All right, and ISM manufacturing and PMI on Monday tomorrow. So we have a lot of data. All right, unemployment claims on Thursday. So we have a lot of data that could move the markets. Okay, so buy signal here, sell signal. We just need to wait on the next buy signal. Hopefully, if we break resistance here on the S&P. On the weekly time frame, we holding. So just notice on the weekly, guys, we holding firm so far. On the weekly and on the monthly, the NAS did break through a big trend line here and broke it in a big way. We all the way down here. All right, so the next support area, we have some support here. If that fails, next support is all the way down here. All right, NASDAQ definitely in some trouble. We need a lot of buy-in, all right, to bring this price action back over here. That doesn't mean it can't happen, right? It certainly happened here, all right? All that selling broke that trend line and continued higher. So that doesn't mean, right, that can't happen. Can certainly do that with buyers, but it is in trouble there, okay? That's on the daily time frame. Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly, we have a white candle here, just like we did here. Okay, so we'll see what happens this week. This will be an important week. All right, so with non-farm payrolls, right, with the selling in equities, we'll see. That could change. Okay, NASDAQ on the monthly time frames just holding firm right here. And the Russell is definitely in some trouble, right? Really try to break through. Lots of consolidation failed. Sellers are coming in, all red candles. That's not good for small caps, okay? So our stock boss system, that's not good. On the Russell weekly time frame, here was the previous buy on the weekly, right? Bought here, sold here. See what happened after that, right? Bought here, sold here. That's the most recent sell signal. Hey, Anthony, welcome. Welcome, Anthony. Most recent sell signal right here, red candle. All right, looks almost identical, doesn't it? All right, so we look for that price action to come on back down. All right, we'll see if it comes all the way back down to support. But the bottom line is we do have a sell signal on the daily and on the weekly with the Russell. Now, the Russell is the only index where we have a sell signal on the weekly time frame. Okay, so just be aware of that, guys. That's why we follow this. On the monthly time frame, buy signal here on the Russell, and it's just holding below that resistance level right there. Bitcoin gave a buy signal. You guys know a previous buy signal was here, sell signal was here. I'm going to remove this short. Yeah, that's a bit confusing there. All right, so a buy signal was here, previous buy signal right in here, right around 70,000. Sell signal was 91. This is on the daily time frame, okay, guys? Right, we were looking for a break of resistance, okay, to move higher. Monster short. Thanks for reminding me, Anthony. Let's see. Hold on 1 second here. Thanks for reminding me. I hope the system can, I'm low on resources with the system. Monster short is a heavy system. When it runs a lot of calculations. We'll see. If we crash, Anthony, I'm going to blame you, buddy. Okay. Hopefully we don't crash. We've had some issues with the platform. You guys notice we're not running Monster Forex Tracker right now because it does take a lot of resources. That's a heavy system there. All right, so I've got it up, Monster Short. We'll keep it up. Anthony, thanks for reminding me. I don't see a lot here. We'll run it in a minute. We'll go through this. Thanks, though. Thanks for reminding me. Bitcoin, so buy signal here, guys. Red candles came in right here. Sell, so we should have been out. At worst case, absolutely worst case, we should be out by that sell short signal right here. I'm sorry, buy to cover signal right here, okay? So Bitcoin made a low all the way down to 78, guys, okay? 78,000, all the way down here. Now, it moved up a bit, okay? Gapped up, right? Gapped up here this evening and trading at 93,000, okay? So that's a big recovery. It's going to stay right here. Here's 91,000. It's going to hold above this. So it gapped up. I know it's hard to see here. So it closed, made a low on Friday, closed right here on Friday, and then gapped up this evening here. Okay, so that white little candle right here, that's Bitcoin right here at 93,000. Okay, so that's good. Keep an eye on it. Bitcoin will go with the equity market, so keep an eye on it. Gold is holding firm. Silver, all right, a bit of a pullback, but holding its trend line there. Crude oil, nothing there. And look at bonds. Look at that, guys, right? All right, the TLT, if you guys are looking for bonds trade, I know it moves slow, okay? but that's not a bad trade going here, okay? But for interest rates, right, lower rates, you're looking for lower rates, right? For car loans, mortgage rates, right? That's good for the TLT. All right, buy signal here, and it is moving up nicely. Look at that, right? And the goal is to get up to this area right here, resistance, just like it did here, just like it did here. So the goal is for it to keep moving higher, and then hopefully break through that resistance here. This is on the weekly, so really good price action there. Okay. All right, we talked about the dollar index on the daily, on the weekly. Let's see here, just holding. All right, monthly, weekly. Pound yen. 1 second here. GBP, JPY, pound yen. All right, pound yen on the weekly, nothing going on there. I'm sorry, on the monthly, weekly, and daily. GBP, JPY. Hold on. All right. GBP, JPY. All right, there we are. So pound yen on the daily time frame, guys. All right, I know we send out some shorts, but we'll take a look at those trades. But right now, it's just consolidating right here, right in that triangle here. So anticipate a breakout. Now, you know, traders might wait for non-farm payrolls on Friday. Okay, so we could see some light volatility until then. Okay, until Friday. But just know price is being squeezed right here, right here. All right, so anticipate a breakout either to the upside or to the downside. All right, and pound yen, just be aware of that. Our current positions, let's go through those. Current positions, let's do the longs first. Long positions in Monster Scalper on the 240. All right, on the 240-minute time frame, so pound Aussie. All right, buy signal here, holding firm. Good trade going here, guys. So if you guys, anyone took this trade, good job. Pound Aussie on the 240, holding firm right here. All right, pound CAD on the 240, another great trade here. Buy signal here, holding firm, breaking resistance. Look at that. That's breaking resistance. Pretty big resistance here too. All right, so good resistance here, and it is breaking through. Right, we could see if it breaks through another move higher there on pound CAD. Euro CAD, all right, buy signal here, looks good, right? Price action is right here, looking to break through a big resistance there, all right? So, you know, for a while, guys, we didn't have any really good trades with the euro and pound pair, so it's finally good to see that they're trading well on the 240. So, pound Aussie looks good. Pound CAD looks good. Euro CAD looks good. And then Euro Aussie. All right. So pound Aussie, Euro Aussie, pound CAD, Euro CAD. Okay. Great trades going there. On the 242, buy signal here, holding right at resistance here, looking to break out. So great trades there. Finally, with these pairs. Dollar, USD, CNH, buy signal here, still holding, very choppy. Be aware of that. USD, SGD, buy signal here, right? Moving up. Lots of consolidation, guys, right? Very choppy. Now, notice it came down pretty rough, okay? It will go up the same way, okay? So just be aware of that. USD SEK, buy signal here. All right. And not too bad markdown phase, buy signal holding for now. Okay. The dollar pairs, they're trying to move higher. All right, that's on the 240. Those are the only long positions we have. We'll see if we have any new opportunities to go long this evening, okay? And Anthony, want to say thanks for helping our new traders. You're always so helpful, buddy. Thanks for helping our new traders in the school. Thank you, thank you. All right. And I hope these guys say thanks, all right, when you help them out. Shorts on the 60-minute time frame. On the 60-minute time frame. Okay, so shorts, guys. All right, so euro yen short, sell short here, buy to cover, close the trade, please. Be careful on the 60-minute, right? We've had some decent trades, but overall, not a very good time frame to trade, okay? SGD JPY, so short, buy to cover. Aussie yen, so short, right? So short here. I think we called it somewhere in here. Buy to cover here, okay? Aussie yen. CAD yen, so short, buy to cover. All right, and I think I had this twice here, CAD yen. Okay, so CAD yen, so short, very choppy trading. Again, just be careful. We've been saying that with that 60-minute time frame. With all of these markets, guys, now is not the time to go heavy in anything. Okay, now is not the time. All right, the 240 in Monster Scalper, we do have some shorts in the yen pairs. All right, so the 240 and the daily has been holding up much better. ZAR yen, all right, so short here, buy to cover. This new short we didn't call, so close that. Euro yen, so short, buy to cover. Let's keep going here and see. Aussie yen, all right, so Aussie yen, so short. I think we called it somewhere in here. Holding firm so far. SGD JPY, so short here, holding. Keep an eye on that. All right, we need red candles to come on down. All right. CAD yen, so short here, holding. White candle. All right, we need red candles to come on down. New Zealand yen, so short here, holding firm. HKD JPY, that close, so short here, somewhere in here. Buy to cover, green candles there, we should be out. That's HKD. Dollar yen also closed, okay? So short here, buy to cover, green candles, right? Broke resistance there. And TRY, JPY, TRY closed. Great trading, surprisingly, guys. Great trading with TRY. So short, buy to cover. Look at that. So short, buy to cover. So short, buy to cover. All right, that came out of nowhere, TRY, JPY. So let's close that there. All righty. And we've got some shorts in Forex Dominator on the daily time frame. We have both dollar pairs and yen pairs. Normally we would take a look at equities on Tuesdays, but because of the markets, all right, equity markets, we'll take a look this evening. Shorts in Forex dominator on the daily time frame. USD SEK, so short here, holding firm. Red candles there. USD PLN. All right, so short here, white candles here. We need that price to come on down. I know you guys don't trade on these. Most of you don't trade, but it's good to follow it also, right? You can use the overall, use this as a macro on the daily to trade the smaller time frames too. All right, so USD HUF, right? Red candle holding. We need that price action to come on back, come on down. ZAR yen, so short here, holding. Most of the these yen pairs on the daily time frame, the timing was much better. All right, so these are pretty close to their sell short signals. EUR JPY, so short here, still holding. Aussie yen, so short here, breaking support here. Pound yen, so short, just holding here. SGD JPY, so short here, holding support. So a lot of these are hugging that support area. CAD yen, that's not good though. We need them to break down, especially with non-farm payroll, guys. Everything can flip. All right, with non-farm payrolls on Friday. CAD yen, New Zealand yen. All right, so New Zealand yen, that's doing better. All right, so short here, right? It's coming on down. New Zealand yen, so short, holding support there. That's not good. We could see buyers come in just like they did here, right? Kind of like they did here. That's a big retracement here and even here. So this week will be a big week. HKD JPY, same thing here, holding there for now. Dollar yen and TRY JPY here. All right. This one here, you've got some support right here. Okay, so we need more selling to come into this market. Okay. We really don't care as long as we get follow through direction. Okay. Equities, we've trimmed quite a bit in Stock Boss. Our heat seeker has come to almost a halt. I don't know if we're quite ready for monster short, but we'll take a look. All right, Stock Boss on the daily time frame. Let's take a look. These are small caps. And we know we are bearish, right? We have red candles coming in heavy on the IWM for small caps. So we don't have a lot of stocks here. How many is that? 7. All right, let's take a look. White candles will call a sell signal. Green candles we can hold. White arrow sell signal will close it. Okay. All right, holding. Oh, look at that. MPW, nice pop on Friday there. COMP holding there, and holding. Okay, so nothing to change there. We'll wait on add-in, guys. Add in any alerts. We do not have a buy signal in any of these indexes, okay? So we were hoping that buy signal on the S&P would carry over with these other indexes, but they failed. So defense is the name of the game this week. All right, Bull Master, let's take a look here. And so most of these should be green, right? All right, let's see. On Friday here. Holding, green, holding, green. All right, green. That's what we want to see. Update, look at that. NFG looks good there. That looks good. All right. Okay, good. V looks good. GILD, I think that's pharmaceutical, right? That looks good. All green there. Good. CVS looks good. IMAX, right? IMAX, white candles here. Let's close that, guys. So white candles, I want to close that. Buy signal was here at 26, closed on Friday at 25.60. All right, IMAX. Where was I? Where's IMAX on here? I can see it. All right, close IMAX. I'll go back and IMAX close. I can see it on here. All right, so we did CVS. Hold on. CVS, okay. Fox A, that's good. All right, that's good. Spot, look at Spot. All right, we're concerned about Spot, guys. All right, so held. T looks good. TIMB, I guess I closed IMAX already. TIMB, white candle here. So let's close that. Buy signal was at 1361. Closed on Friday at 1381 there. Let's close that. Anything with a white candle in your systems, guys. TME, same thing. White candle there. All right. Hold in first. Holding firm there. Hold in. All green candles there. That's what we want. Look at well. Hold in. Almost done with this. Holding and holding. Even with these guys, if you see where, especially those of you who trade in Stock Boss and Bullmaster, right? If they've come down all the way down like this, even with a green candle, you might want to close it, okay? Because it's gonna take a lot for that, right? For buyers to come on back and move that price. I'm not saying it can happen, right? But just be aware of that. This is one where we'll leave it, but you might, if you're trading it, you might want to just take your profit in this case, or take your loss and move on to the next one, okay? Bullmaster Pro with fundamentals. We do have a few here. All right, so HMW, that's holding there. COOP, that's holding. ING is holding. SNEX is holding. And HALO, that's holding from there. Okay, so I'm not going to brag on Bullmaster Pro, guys. It's only, 6 positions with that system. Right now, the name of the game is just defense. Protect your capital. This is not the time, unless you're experienced, you know what you're doing. This is not the time to go heavy, okay? All right, in any of these markets right now. And I know. We've been saying this for a while, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Okay, I want to take a quick look at the US 30 here. So a monster US 30, guys, and it is what it is, right? We had a lot of consolidation in here on the US 30. Look at that, right in here for a long time, right? For a few weeks. Had a decent trade, finally had a decent short, and now it's consolidating again, okay? So we had a decent short right here, and now it's back within a tight consolidation, okay? Now, even on the 5-minute time frame, there is nothing going on here, guys, okay? So you can try to move that time frame to a 2-minute, but this is why we have the 60 and the daily, okay? A lot of consolidation here on the daily. All right, but that 60-minute, if we can't find any trades on the 60-minute time frame, it's going to be hard to find a trade on the 5-minute time frame. Okay, so very, very choppy, guys. Very, very choppy. So just really be careful, right? When we are not sending out alerts in these systems, there's a reason why. Okay, and it's usually because of the price action, not friendly. All right, so a lot of consolidation in here. Now this was good, this move here, but here, very, very choppy, hard to trade well in here. And right now, very, very, very choppy. Okay, so just be careful I know it's a popular system. We have a lot of traders in that system also. So if if we're not sending out alerts, we want to send out alerts. If we're not sending out alerts, then there is something going on with that market. Okay, stock boss. I want to run hit seeker quickly here. So we have 23 stocks in stock boss, improving a bit. I think last week we had in the teens, right? 14, 15, 23, improving a bit, but that's because of Friday's price action. Okay. All right. So that's still not a lot. Okay. And just be careful. Our stock boss traders, be careful trading. All right. Be careful trading. You can have great buy signals. Sellers come in, that can reverse. Okay. Bull master, let's see here. Bull master looks like it has even less. 41 in bull master. All right, so a little bit more, but that's not a lot. All right, with stock boss, guys, we really start to see things moving. Right, the institutions start buying based on volume. In stock boss, in small caps, we want to get that to around 50, 70, 80, and then higher if we become very bullish. With bull master, we want to see about 80, 90, 100, and then much higher if we become bullish. All right, Anthony, shorts. We do have some shorts in here. Let's see here. Let's just see here. We'll go through this quickly here. I don't think shorts are quite ready yet. All right, this is not the right scan for shorts. So Anthony, remind me. Okay, I might do a separate because we haven't, guys, we haven't brought this system out in how long has it been? Boy, I think it's got to be over a year. I'm thinking probably might be 2 years. We've been so bullish on equities. We haven't had a real correction. The last correction, the last real correction we had, I think 2000. Let me look here. I think 2022. That might have been the last time we brought that monster short out. So I've got to do some work. I've got to get it set up properly, Anthony. So I might do a separate video on that and send it out to you guys. I'll see if there's some short opportunities. I'll look to see. I'll get it ready because we are bearish, right? Starting to become bearish. So I'll get it ready. I just have to redo the scan for shorts. So let me see here. Shorts. Monster short. Otherwise, I'll forget. System. All right, and video. So if it's worth it doing a video, Anthony, based on what's coming through, I'll do a video and I'll send it out. I'll post it on school for you guys. Okay. But thanks, Anthony. But I think let's go here. I want to see the last time we probably brought that system out. When was the last correction? Probably, was it 2000? Either 2000. I don't think it was that far back. I don't think it was 2020 with this correction. I think it was 2022 was the last time we brought that system out. Okay. Because look, we don't, if the market's bullish, 2000, was it 2022, Anthony? You might be right. It's been a while. Yeah. But I don't think it was 2020. Yeah, so 2022 was the last time we brought it out on the selling here. But look what happened after that. So we only bring that system out monster short when the market is bearish, really bearish. Okay. So I'll get it working, Anthony. Thanks though. All right, monster scalper. Let's take a look. What's going on here? We'll look for. We've got some time. 15 more minutes here. I want to take a look at some longs on the 60-minute time frame. Let's just see. All right, these Aussie pairs are not ready yet, but they are setting up, all right, to go long. They're really low in the markdown phase, so they're due for a bounce. All right, but they're not ready yet. No signals yet on those. Let's take a look at the yen pairs. All right, so dollar yen, we'll call that USD JPY long on the 60-minute. All right, and we have a buy signal on the 240. Okay, buy signal here on the 240. And the dollar yen will go with the dollar pairs. Okay, so as the dollar index and the dollar pairs are moving higher, right, that could move higher. So 60-minute right here, and also we're going to call it on the 240. Just be careful, guys. Really, really, please be careful. Okay. All right. So we have a buy signal here, but this could happen here. So, sellers come in, get a red candle, just get out. Don't try to be a hero. All right. Now, the name of the game right now, since we don't have clear direction, is defense. Okay. Defense. So we'll call these alerts, but again, just be careful. So dollar yen on the 240 and on the 60. And pound yen is kind of just holding from there. So that's I guess that's good. TRY JPY on the 60-minute. SGD JPY on the 60-minute. Gonna have to babysit these. HKD JPY, HKD JPY. No, we shorten these on the 240 and we long on the 60, right? So, okay. All right. So, and that's long on the 240 also. So HKD JPY on the 60 and on the 240. Euro yen on the 60. We have good resistance here. Buy signal here. Let's see if we get a breakout. EUR JPY. All right. So we don't have to trade all of these. Just find one or two. And trade lightly. You could do a first trade, right? Small, and if it breaks out, add. You guys know what to do. CAD yen, CAD, JPY 60. If you're not trading with us, do not take these trades, please. All right, if you don't have your system, don't trade. All right, dollar pairs. We don't have any dollar pairs on the 60. Let's see, we got some here. Those took off. Hold on. We do have some on the 240. SGD, we already in that on the 240. It's gone on the 60, guys. We're gonna add it. USD PLN, add it both on USD PLN, and we'll be done in a minute. Long 60 and 240. All right, that closed. USD NOK. Long 240. Keep an eye on the 60 for another trade. USD DKK long 240. And we'll send these out. USD CZK long 240. So we're getting signals, dollar pairs on the 240. USD CNH long 240. All right, that's it. All right, we'll stop there. All right, guys. All right, so just continue to be cautious. Although we had really one update, guys, on Friday in equities, right? A big update that was up 600 points. But we could see sellers come back in. Non-farm payroll, all through the week, we have a lot of data coming out. Okay, so just be aware of that. Just trade lightly. Equities, just be thin, right? Right. You know, keep an eye on that heat seeker. So, stock boss traders, boom, really keep an eye on heat seeker. If we are low, if we're getting low amount of symbols in heat seeker, that says a lot, right? That tells us a lot. So keep an eye on that. Okay. And I'll see everyone on the school community. All right. And I want to thank, we still have a lot of traders that haven't registered yet for the school community. Okay. You guys are all grandfathered in. Okay. So lifetime free of charge, but we're going to go through a paid. It's going to be paid. So if you guys don't register, right, you don't want to pay $59 a month for the school if you've been with us. Okay. So make sure you guys get with me so we can get you into it. All right. We had a lot of traders that did it over the weekend, but we need more of our traders getting it done. Right. We can always get you in later, but I don't want to do that. I want to get everyone in, right? As many of our traders into it. That way you guys can get the resources, and then we're going to eventually that will be our platform that we use. Okay. And I'm hoping I like it a lot. I'm hoping you guys like it. Okay. All right. And Anthony has done a really good job being a moderator for the school community. So thanks, Anthony. And I'll see everyone on school, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Okay, good trading, right? You guys can always, if you need any help, you guys know where to find me.